Hey guys, what's up? I know it's been a minute. I think it's about a week now since I actually did a whole show. I am so sorry. Life does happen. But hey, I'm here now. Today is fucking Friday. Yes, it's fucking Friday. January 27th, 2023. If those who haven't woken up yet by now, it is about to be February real soon. Are y'all ready? I am not ready because I'm like, damn, a month done passed already. Oh, Lord. All right, anyway, let's get into it. Today's topic is basically about having an opposite sex as a friend, okay, in your relationship, right? Before getting into a serious relationship, how do you feel about that? I I don't know, because I had several opposite sex, well, male friends. I'm a female, so I had several male friends in my relationship, and it never really went well because, for one, my kid's father, because he's the one I had the longest relationship with, so most of my episodes going to be based off of that. He basically, when I had a gay friend, okay, and he wasn't all that flamboyant, by the way. Like, he dressed down like a regular dude on the street, okay? But, he liked it. He liked it what he liked. But, yeah, he didn't like gay guys. And which is crazy because on both sides of his fucking family, mother and father, there's gay cousins, gay uncles, gay, you know what I mean? Like, just a lot of gay people in his family. So, on both sides of the fence, like male and female. So it was like confusing, like he didn't like, my gay friend. It was a time that my old best friend used to tell him that I had a crush on him. And I don't know if she was hating on me or she was trying to get back, in gracious with my kid's father, trying to like get his pants to have me, dump me as whatever. I don't know, because like we ain't friends today, and it was a lot of backsliding bullshit that was going on back in the day. So she was putting a bug in his ear that I liked him in a sexual way, in a sexual manner. So he just he looked at him differently. He just really didn't like him. I ain't gonna say all that, but like he didn't like gay people, period. Like his thing was, I don't feel comfortable with being around them. Like he said he'll never disrespect them, but like he just didn't feel comfortable being around them. So I felt funny about that because honestly, my male best friend at the time, he was like giving me life. Like, whenever I was going through shit, he always used to give me advice. We used to party together. We used to do everything together. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like a brother that I never had, even though I have I have one biological brother and a stepbrother, but I don't talk to them. But anyway, it was like a brother I never had. Fuck it. And like, I had some other friends that they wasn't gay. It was just him. He was my gay best friend. I was the one. He and I was really, really close. Sorry that I'm stuttering, but like he and I was really, really close, and it was like really sad that he kind of like dismembered himself. He kind of like separated himself from me because he knew that my kid's father didn't like him, and he was like basically looking at me like I should choose between the both of them. And I'm like, I can't choose against my kid's father. Like, that's my life. Like at the end of the day, he and I got kids together. Me and you just best friends. And I felt so bad that like it turned out the way it did. But that's that. Other than him, I did have other male friends. I had several male friends that I grew up around, not grew up with, but grew up around. And he used to always, my kid's father always used to have this little hatred towards them and say, "Oh, well, you ain't grew up with them, they ain't your friend, you don't know them." I'm like, but even if you grew up with a person, like they change on you. So what's the difference? Like then family members too. Family change on you just as well. So when you get older, they start hating on you for real. Like even want to kill you. So that ain't make no sense because honestly, he had he had female friends, and he expected me to accept them as if because he grew up with them that I'm just supposed to be okay with it. No, I never gave a fuck. I was always a jealous type, not too damn jealous where I want to fight the girl or anything like that. I used to confront him about like certain things, like Like, why the fuck you buying her kids shit? Like, hold up, we got kids here too. Like, nigga, the fuck, you ain't about to be making sure her kids is good before ours and stuff, like, or he'll make sure she got money in her pocket, or how the fuck up. We got a whole car that need gas. Like, I used to be on some shit, like on some real shit. I'm like, ain't no way in hell you can have female friends and I can't have male friends. So he used to be like, only reason why you got male friends is because I got female friends. Duh, motherfucker, like, I'm trying to make it equal. What the fuck you mean? Like, yeah, I want to have male friends. I want it to be equate. I don't want to be in this motherfucking house all bored and shit, or going to work and not feeling like a robot, which I was for the longest time. Like, that's another topic, because that really goes into a whole deeper conversation, like, about depression and shit like that, mental health, which is really something I need to dig deep into at a later time. But right now, I'm talking about having an opposite sex as a friend in your relationship, especially a relationship that you are committing to. Sometimes your mate be on some bullshit. Like, they be like, oh, you got to choose between me and them, and they've been in your life. Your friends been in your life before your mate even came along, and they knew about this. They knew about them from the gate. So now y'all become serious. Now they got to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it be double standards. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of those double standards kind of girl, But I kind of like it equal too at the same time. Like, you not about to fucking have female friends and I can't have male friends. Are you sick? You bugging yourself. In my opinion, having a male friend, I feel comfortable having a male friend. Let me just put that out there. I'm not too into having female friends. Like, female friends, they are real catty. Like, for instance, they get jealous real quick. They start envying you on the low. They start hating you on the low. Criticizing you for no fucking real reason. You could be the bomb, the shit, and got the flyest gear on some shit. They'll find the littlest thing on your body and fucking start picking on it, and then having you to feel like you got low self-esteem or some shit like that. Like, they start nitpicking at the littlest shit until you start realizing, like, bitch, you a whole hater. Let me find the fuck out you on some other shit. Like, you feel me? So yeah, I don't really like females like that. And then the females that I grew up around, they always like got into some shit. Like, I said, it's like this one girl, she always used to get into a lot of shit, and it used to be dealing with niggas and stuff. Not to say I'm innocent. I used to, do my little ones or two, but she was always used to get drunk, and I used to have to fucking babysit this bitch. Like, like, we at the party, we having a good time. Now I know it's like an automatic thing. I gotta fucking not drink so much because I know your ass gonna get sloppy drunk and niggas gonna try to fuck you and shit like that. And then that's another topic I want to talk about. I had witnessed some shit that I don't even wish on my own daughters. Like, I just can't. Bitches get real sloppy. I'll just put it like that. Bitches get real sloppy. They get to a certain point in your life, like in their life, and they, start kind of like counting you out and shit. Like, for instance, I have businesses, that I was trying to get off the ground and stuff, and I'm trying to bring my female friends in. I'm trying to bring them on. Let's make millions together. And on some real shit, these bitches was on some shit like, oh, now let me. In other words, let me see you fail first. Like how they be saying on social media, let me see you fail first, because like, I'm not about to put my money into it, which I never even asked them for no money. Let me put that out there. Never asked them for a dime. I said I pay for it. I put your name on the line. I'm basically giving you shit for fucking free, my nigga. Like, I'm signing you up for free. I'm actually using my fucking debit card to put you on and to have your own empire or whatever off of this company, off of a few companies to be honest with you. And even my own company, I'm like, yo, I just need models, I need this, I need that, I need you to test out my product. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna burn your skin or nothing like that. It was like, it was giving, like, I'm begging these bitches, which is really what it was. And these motherfuckers really did not want to do anything. I'm like, yo, are you serious? It's like, all right, so when I make my millions and I get clout or whatever my intentions, don't think I'm about to be over here like, oh, yo, what's up now? Like, I'm gonna just keep it fucking pushing. That's how I see it. Fuck that. I learned my lessons trying to deal with fucking females. I have yet to find a female besides my stepsister that is like on some encouraging shit, like not on no hating shit. Don't think I'm better than them. Don't see, don't discourage me. Don't even look at like, oh, my struggles is nothing to them. Like, I ain't yet to find nobody that will genuinely help and got me knowing that I got them 10 times fold. Like, I'm, giving them blessings after blessings. Like, you look out for me, I look out for you 10 times fold. That's how I see it. Because you didn't have to do shit for me. I got into a jam and you just looked me out. And now when you look me out, now I know, like, okay, are you a real one? I got your back no matter fucking what. You feel me? Like, just don't kill no damn bud, because I ain't doing that. So that's why I just don't deal with females like that. Like, females is like a high and by kind of thing. I might, chat with you at work, or I might even chat with you outside work. Well, you think I'm gonna call you? No, not chilling with you outside of work, none of that. I'd rather deal with a fucking nigga than anything, because it's that testosterone, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just brings the hood girl out of me, I want to say. Like, I like that. And then I like to be fly sometimes too, and get a little compliment and stuff like that, even though you're supposed to get that from your mate. But sometimes your mate be on that bullshit and be like acting all stank and shit. I have had some dudes that really treated me like, I was a scum of the earth because they was mad at another bitch. Like, the fuck? Hold up. Now you treating me like shit and got me feeling like I ain't nothing to you. Yeah, but yet another nigga in my inbox who I'm fucking cool with, telling me, yo, you fly as hell, you don't need that nigga. You know what I'm saying? There'd be like a brother I never had on some real shit. There'd be like a true homie. It'd be have my best interest, and love having a male opposite sex, as my friend, my genuine friend, because they will give me the real. They won't lie to me. I don't need nobody lying to me. They'll give me the 100% real. Yo, you want some real shit? You want to keep it G? You know what I mean? They'll just keep it a buck with me at all times, and I'll do the same for them too. You feel me? So when I say what I say, like, I'm not looking for, what you call it? Like, I'm not looking for, somebody to sugarcoat anything or what. I'm not looking for anybody to envy me or anything. I'm just looking for somebody that just genuinely got me, hands down 100%, like I'm their little sister or some shit. So having an opposite sex as a friend while you're in a committed relationship, that's different. But I feel, in my opinion, that's almost like having a fucking spouse at work. You know what I mean? Your work husband, wife, or whatever. That's almost similar without the sexual attraction and shit. Because I'm not attracted to my male friends. I'm just cool with them. I'd rather have a male friend versus a female friend. Now, there are some people that is like, hell no, we ain't doing that shit. You ain't about to have no fucking female friends, and the female is telling the dude that you ain't about to have no female friends because they know how bitches are. But if you don't know who your man is, then that's kind of like a red flag right there. Because why would you deal with somebody that is going to cheat? Like, what you think y'all going to do after y'all get married? The nigga going to cheat. The fuck? If you can't trust your spouse, your mate, while they have male friends or female friends or whatever, they choose, then you don't need to be dealing with that person. Trust is a must in a relationship, 100%. I don't care what anybody say. You must always have trust, loyalty, respect. Those three come in play. Commitment, okay? You have to have that, because I don't want nobody half-assing me, and when we get towards down the line, nigga, wasting my time all this time, and I could have been dealing with somebody else. The fuck? Like, sometimes you never know how God works. Like, he could be sending you a male friend the whole time, and that could be because your male friends, your opposite sex friends, know you more than your own fucking mate, which is crazy. But they'll know you more than your own fucking mate, and you sleep with this nigga, you sleep with her, like, at the end of the day. But you don't know how God works. God might actually send this person in your life and y'all building a fucking relationship, because y'all tend to do more anyway behind closed doors. Not like saying sexually, but like you just like tend to do more with your male friend or your opposite sex friend versus with your mate, and you never know, that might be your soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Like different world when Wayne came down the aisle for Whitley and shit like that. That was so beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, I cried, yo. I swear to goodness, when I seen that, I really cried. I don't know about y'all, but I really cried. That was so beautiful. But that was their, their soulmates. Like they was meant to be together. I don't know. I think Whitley was dating that dude because he had money and shit. Dwayne ain't had no damn money. He ain't had no money until later on. But still, that's not the point. I might cut this podcast short because of the topic, but honestly, I would really want most of you guys to really come on the poll and tell me what are your thoughts about tonight's episode. Like, would you allow, this is the mate now, would you allow your mate to even have a opposite sex as a friend? Like, is your, not to say it's low self-esteem, are you secure enough in your relationship that you know that your mate ain't going to even cross them boundaries or cross that line, you feel me? To even like, if the male friend, female friend decide like, oh, I find you attractive, you should be with me. And do you trust your mate to be on some shit like, nah, we can't even fuck with each other no more? You know what I'm saying? Just because of the strength that you have feelings and shit. Do you feel like your mate would even do that? Because sometimes motherfuckers be like, oh, wow, damn. And don't know how to shut that shit down, and they'll keep going until sex happens and he cheats. And then, the story goes on. These motherfuckers out here, they don't seem to understand, like, you need to be respecting this relationship that you are in. Like, you really need to be on some high level, trustable, time worthy type of shit. Like, if you got an opposite sex as a friend, I need to be able to trust you and her. Okay, for real. I need to be able to trust you and her, especially her, because like I said, women are catty. Women tend to be on some other shit, and they'll see you be on envy you and shit, then try to steal your fucking man underneath their nose. They'll be pointing out all the flaws, like, look, she didn't even do the dishes. Look, she didn't even rub your back. She was like, damn, what she there for? Plotting on you and shit. And then next thing you know, your nigga fall for the trap and start complaining about the things that you're not doing because of what this bitch is saying. I'm telling you, that's why I'm against it when it comes to the female. I don't know. I should be able to trust my man, but because nowadays I don't really trust my man, so this don't even I don't know. We're on a rock right now, so I don't know. Him having a female friend out of nowhere, I'm questioning that shit. Where the fuck she come from? The fuck? How the fuck? Like, when you had time to build you a new friend, like a Build-A-Bear, you feel me? Like, I don't know about all that, but there is females that will plot on you, just like a male though. A male will too, cause there's some slime ball niggas, like they'll be like, nah, that nigga ain't right, sis. Like that nigga clown, sis. Like how he gonna protect you and he. Look at him, just saying all kinds of dumb shit, like just to make sure that your options is low. Like you gotta, nah, I'm the right nigga for you. You gonna get married. Joking around until one day he actually press up on you and say, yo, I've been feeling you for a long ass time, yo, on stuff or shit. I feel like we should be together. Like, I feel like I know you, you know me. We're perfect for each other. Like, you just give me life. Like, and what you gonna do? What you gonna do when that person press up on you and you in a serious relationship? Like, that shit is hard. That shit is hard. It's tough. However, I still prefer a male friend versus a female friend. But my mate, the mate I have now, nah, I don't fuck around. I've been that with this one, my kid's father. Nah, I've been that with him. I always been the jealous chick, and I'm like I said, I'm a double standards kind of girl. I always been that with this one because he's too fucking friendly, too flirtatious. I don't give a fuck what sign I am. Gemini's, they naturally flirt, but they don't go too far. This nigga smile too fucking much. You got too many motherfucking teeth given to this bitch. You got me fucked up. Like, I'll knock you in that bitch. Like, on some real shit, we don't really need to be together again. You know, this time around, on some real shit, we really just don't need to be together. I just feel in my heart that he just cause like I'm attention seeking right now. Okay, I'm really attention seeking right now, and I feel like something ain't right. Something just in the air is smelling funny. It ain't right. I don't know what's going on. It ain't right. But stay tuned for that. Okay? Anyway, back to the fucking topic at hand. Listen, what would you do? Okay, if your spouse just happens to decide they want to come to you and be like, yo, I got a friend, you know, she dope, you know, blah, blah, blah. This is for the female mates. You know, she dope and stuff like that. Like, I think I want to, you know, chill out with her. Is that okay with you? What would you do? How would you handle that situation? Are you the jealous type, or you want to get even? Not necessarily get even. Like, hey, if you got one, I got one too. Like, you feel me? Or are you just like one of those laid back, trusting chicks that kind of naive too at the same time, but like you one of them laid back ass chicks, like, all right, go ahead, baby, because you confident, you know what you got at home, you know what you are, you know what you work, like you keep the pussy tight, you make sure that the fucking food is done on time, like you make sure the house is clean. He ain't never got to worry about work clothes or none of that shit. He ain't never, like, I don't know, that's be dumb as hell about worry about money, but like, if you the type to make sure your man is held down where he ain't never got to look for shit out there, okay, then that's one thing. But sometimes them niggas still will cheat because you're one way, you're submissive and shit, and he like them toxic ass bitches, like always getting into shit, probably snorting coke and shit. But you know, it is what it is. What would you do if your man came in and approached you like that? Like, yo, I got, you know, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend or whatever, and you knew who it was and you ain't like her. Now this is the opposite. Like, what if you ain't like the bitch, like, but he won't let this bitch go? Are you that stalker chick? Like, oh, you need to come in the house. Oh no, you ain't going no fucking way. Are you fighting with the nigga? Like, it's like a lot of shit. And this is vice versa with males too. Like, are you that type of dude? Be like, nah, hell no, my bitch ain't never getting no male friend, and she better not ever, or I'm gonna smack her ass up. Or you like, oh, all right, go ahead. You know, you can go ahead and chill. Just make sure you come home to daddy, because this dick game is going to get hard and all this, you know, just a little graphic. But how do you feel? Like, a lot of people would be on some other shits, but how do you feel as a person yourself? Like, how do you feel about that situation? How do you feel about having the opposite sex as a friend before getting into a serious relationship? Is it a debate? Or like do you feel like y'all can move forward with this? That like they can be the best man, best the bridesmaid at the fucking wedding. Like it's just that, like, you know, I don't know. Me, you already heard my opinion. I'm waiting to hear from you. So at the end of the Spotify, Anchor, Google, wherever you find my podcast, please take the poll and just answer it so I can know that you listen to it all the way through. And support your girl. Like, share, comment, do whatever. You know, I need all the audience I can get right now, because your girl is growing. I have so many ideas, so many freaking topics to talk about. Like, I could talk for hours, okay? But they only gave me 30 minutes. So because of 30 minutes, I'm just gonna say I'll talk to you guys another time. But please, 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 please always stay blessed. And if you can help another, please do so. And don't turn your cheek on your brother or your sister. And your brother or sister don't have to be blood related. This could be somebody that you was once friends with. You know, a lot of people grow up and they dismember from each other, and all of a sudden, you know, hard times hit. Like, for instance, like I am, and I don't have not a soul that it'd be like I can lean on or whatever. But I am taking heed to it, but it is what it is. please help those that is in need, because you never know. They might bless you later. Even if they don't bless you, you know it's for the kindness of your heart, and you are God's people at the end of the day. This is not for the atheists, okay? This is for all of my wannabes, not wannabes, but my Christians, my religious people who has a kind, tender, loving heart. Okay, until the next time, stay blessed, stay faithful, stay prayed up. Bye.